Well, Max B is out of prison after
that.
16 years. And I interviewed his co-defendant, Gina Conway.
Okay, yeah, I saw that too.
So some people are upset about this interview, but it was a very interesting interview.
Before you go on, why was they upset?
Well, they felt like, well, Max is out. Why do you want to bring all this old stuff back and so forth? There's another guy that's doing life plus 35, and this may affect his case and so forth, and blah, 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 blah.
I just wanted to know why.
So, I will break down the story for you. You'll understand why I did the interview. So, Max B, at that time, was still an up-and-coming rapper. He had just started working with Jim Jones. He wrote Ballin' for Jim Jones, but never got the proper credit for it.
Okay.
Right? So the money wasn't really there. He starts dating the stripper who works at Sin City. She ends up meeting some guy at the strip club. He takes her out, takes her shopping. He's got a duffel bag with like $30,000 in it. They go back to the Holiday Inn. I guess he wants to, do something with her, but she's not really, she's not really cool with that. So she leaves. And then she goes, meets up with Max B and says, yeah, I was with this guy. He got a lot of money and so forth. So Max, according to her, puts together a plot. He calls in his stepbrother, AKA Killer Kev.
Okay.
He sends his stepbrother and the girl to the hotel to go rob the guy.
The same girl that was just
Same
there.
girl. She knocks on the door. The guy lets her in. They go in with a gun. The guy's got a gun, duct tape, and gloves. There's a girl already in there. So the girl and the guy are in there. Kelvin tells her to duct tape everyone, tie everyone up. He pistol whips the guy. They look around. They don't find any money.
Wow.
So then they make the guy call his business partner who's down the hall. The business partner comes in. Kelvin shoots him in the head and kills him in front of everybody.
Damn.
Yeah.
And no money was never involved.
They grab whatever they can grab. They grab like a laptop, a watch, some car keys, and they run out and they leave.
Wow.
She goes on the run. She's hiding out. According to her, Max B tells the police where she's at. She gets arrested and instantly cooperates.
Damn.
Everyone gets arrested. Ultimately, she takes a plea deal. She cooperates against Max and his stepbrother. She gets 15 years. Max B gets 75 years. And the shooter, Kelvin, gets life plus 35.
So how did he get out if he got 75?
So she gets out first. She gets out after 13 years. She's been out for a couple of years now. He ends up creating, I think he appeals it, and he ends up signing a new plea deal where it's manslaughter instead of murder.
Okay.
And it ends up going down to like 20 years. And he gets out in 16.
Understand. Okay.
Right? He was not there.
Damn.
Right. Max was considered the mastermind, but he was not actually physically there.
Okay.
He didn't pull the trigger. He didn't do whatever.
Yes.
But ultimately, he took the plea deal. Now he's out.
Okay.
What do you think of the story?
It goes just to show you the choices in life, right? When you think, I've been through some things, you think your shit is bad till you hear other people's stories. And you go, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, some things that we talked about would have just shook me to my boots because there's some grimy shit out here in the world. Yeah. And that's why you got to be careful of your surroundings. On one side, to young men, you got to be careful of your thoughts because I think we're getting through to them, but every day we turn on the news, there's a young man or woman still doing something stupid to fuck up their life.
And here's the interesting part, right? Because I talked to her about this and we discussed it. According to her, things were just moving out of her control.
Mm-hmm.
She goes and tells her boyfriend, yeah, I was out with this rich guy. He calls this guy over who's scary. He's got a gun, doesn't talk. Pulls out a gun. She thinks that he's going to shoot her. They go in, rob the place. He's telling her what to do. And she's saying, she's tying up the girl, saying, listen, I'm scared too. Let's just go along with it so we can just get out of this alive. Next thing you know, there's a murder that happens in front of you. You have a choice to go to the police and say, this is what happened.
Yes.
I was forced to go here. I was scared of the guy who had the gun. He forced me to tie everyone up. We grabbed what we can grab. Here's all the stuff. It's useless. It's worthless.
Useless.
It's like a couple $100 worth of crap.
Right.
No one's winning out of this. I'm willing to cooperate against everyone right now. She could have potentially gotten probation or
Absolutely.
a slap on the wrist.
Yeah, she definitely got
Here's
probation.
a couple of years.
Yes, easy.
She ended up doing 15 years. Well, no, she did. She got 15, did 13.
Yeah, that's sad.
Her whole 30s, from like 29 to like 31,
Man.
32, completely gone, women's prison.
And to the men and women, share this with someone when you hear Vlad talk about this. Share it with somebody else that you could probably say they life, because at the end of the day, a lot of women do go to prison for men.
Yeah, 100%.
They go to prison.
I don't think this was her plan.
No, it doesn't even.
It doesn't sound like it. She was a
female that can
20-something.
never pull that together.
A 20-something-year-old stripper. I
Yeah.
don't see her being the mastermind.
you're not
and
even doing
honestly, like when you watch the interview, I'm thinking she might be on the spectrum a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
The way she speaks, I feel like
Yes.
she was taken advantage of a little bit.
Okay.
That's kind of how I feel.
Yeah, I saw a little bit of it.
Yeah.
I can see what you're saying.
But to keep going along with this plan of like, okay, because she got the stolen items and she goes to this one guy's house and then he's, okay, take it to my sister-in-law. So that was the problem, that she's taking stolen property from location to location. She's now part of the robbery.
Yes, and there's nothing.
There's nothing.
I done threw that shit out the car.
Nothing.
Can't do nothing with none of this.
Yeah, fuck all this. I don't want
And
this.
left town.
Left town.
But everybody, listen, I've been in trouble. We all been in trouble. Nobody is perfect. But what we can tell you, and that's why you gotta listen to your elders. In this country, elders are not respected the way they should be. Listen to your elders. Because y'all say some stupid shit. I'm 20 years old and I probably know more than the person that's fucking 50. Like I hate hearing this stupid shit. Your elders are there to guide you. Listen to them.
Look, I remember when I posted this one dude, I'm not going to mention his name.
Yes.
He's such a bozo. But he's like, yo, how's Vlad going to put something like this out when Kelvin is fighting for his life to get an appeal? I said, this motherfucker shot someone in the head in front of 3 witnesses who cooperated.
Absolutely.
Surveillance footage puts him at the location.
Yes.
There's no appeal.
There's
You're
no
not
appeal.
getting out.
No.
You're not getting out.
Not getting out.
I spoke to him on the phone.
Yeah.
Because he called me from
Okay.
jail. Yeah. And he's like, oh, I want to do an interview. I said, well, are you maintaining your innocence or do you want to talk about it? He goes, oh, no, I'm maintaining my innocence. I said, well, I don't really know what we're going to talk about then. So, I'll speak to your lawyer and see what we can discuss.
Right.
But what are you going to say? You weren't the shooter? Who was the shooter? Everyone in the room said you're the shooter. Because there's 3 witnesses.
What you saying? See, I've been watching Vlad TV for 10 years. And I read some of the comments. When I first read the comments, I thought people were comedians.
Well, there's a fake TK Kirkland that was around for a while, remember?
Yeah. I
In
don't
the
know what happened
comments.
to him.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to him.
I don't know what happened
We got
to
to bring
him.
him back.
Yeah. And the response is, Vlad, I said, oh, these motherfuckers is funny. Then I come to realize people really think the way they are commenting on all these different posts around the country, right? And I'm like, yo, I see it. Most people are poorly educated or not socially aware and think they can just say anything. And I want people to know you sound ignorant. I don't know if anybody's ever told you, I don't know what kind of friends you have.
Yeah.
But your education level is hard because you don't have fucking common sense.
Well, right, because everything we talked about in this interview was said on the stand,
Yes.
right? And on top of it, I don't want this guy out.
No, you're a decent citizen.
Someone who shoots someone in the head over a few $1,000s shouldn't really be out here in the street.
And let me explain to you what he's saying too, ladies and gentlemen. The goal, and that's why we talked about the Gov Conway, we talk about money, we talk about inflation. Our goal here is to make people see, if you're complaining about life, you're poor. This is how I fucking feel.
Right.
I'm
Yeah.
being honest.
No, that's true, yeah.
Our goal is to get people to be part of the 1%.
Yeah.
Now, being part of 1% is we don't want people that can walk down the street and shoot a motherfucking head. Now, I come off the streets, but where I'm at today, I don't want that type of person on the street or around me. And I want these people to stop saying that, because the same person could shoot. If you saying that, oh, fuck that, then it can actually happen to you, or you could be that person that could hurt somebody else. Now you fucked with your children's life, your mother who's in her 60s, 70s, who you might give her a stroke because you made a bad decision over what? Everybody mind your fucking business, do the right thing in life, and we got to stop trying to rob people, trying to stop hurting people, because there's no win. And what we say before, no matter how tough you think you are, they got a place for you. Either jail or the ground.
Yeah.
They got a place for you. I don't get it.
Yeah. Yeah. Now listen, to kill someone in a hotel room with multiple witnesses over a couple $1,000, an amount of money
Couple
that you got to
thousand.
split 3 ways.
Couple thousand.
What level of logic leads up to that particular situation?
And I share your logic with the world, for people who don't see the interview, when you talk about us, when back in the day we used to sell keys for a 6% markup.
Exactly.
Do you know when I say that to people, the look on their faces is blown away?
Yeah.
Because no one never took the time
Do the math.
to do the math.
Yes.
And I want you to know, Vlad, I share that with people because it changes their thought, the way they see things. Like, oh shit, that do make sense.
Look, the thing about every successful business person that I know, they had to fail at a lot of different businesses
Yes.
to get to where they are.
Yes, true.
I had a staffing company. I did mixtapes. I did DVDs. A lot of things went into finally, doing well with Vlad TV.
Mm-hmm.
I failed more than most people tried.
Wow.
Yeah, I failed more than most people tried.
Okay.
And that's what got to that point. So there's no shame in saying, hey, I'm doing this, but it's not working. Let's just put it aside.
Yes.
Let's put it aside. Okay, I was robbing people. I kept going to jail. Okay, this doesn't work.
That means you're not good at what you're doing.
You're not good at it.
You're not good.
If
you get in court, you're not
Right.
good.
Right. Yeah. I sold, I bought a kilo of cocaine. I got ripped off. I was done in the drug game.
Right.
That's it. I'm done. That's it. I suck at this. I am the world's worst drug dealer.
Okay.
Let me go back to my civilian life again, take my losses and learn my lessons. I'm okay with that. But I could have been, oh, fuck that. I'm gonna re-up and get another kilo, and I'm gonna get it right this time. But then I end up in jail.
And then you get, now let's just go deeper. We realize what the government put it here to set you up anyway.
There you have
so
it.
you're gonna lose on the 6% markup.
They can do 6 years.
Right, or you're gonna go to jail, or you're gonna die.
Right.
Oh man, the government code them motherfucker. That's why people gotta read and upgrade their education level about society, the government, and understand it's a trap.